Hello, I am Navneet and welcome to this NoSky CRM training course. In this session, we'll explore how to effectively use our CRM from navigating key features to understand how it supports your day-to-day work as a salesperson. Let's dive into it and see how you can make it the most of our CRM. Hello everyone, welcome to the quick demo of NoSky CRM, your all-in-one solution for managing leads, deals, and customer relationships. Let's start with a simple question. What is a CRM? A CRM or a customer relationship management system helps businesses track every customer interaction, manage sales pipelines, and stay organized all in one place. Now, why it is important to learn about NoSky CRM? Because in today's fast-paced business environments, scattered spreadsheets, and manual follow-ups just don't cut it. Now, NoSky CRM gives your team the visibility, efficiency, and insights they need to drive growth smarter and faster. Whether you're in sales, support, or customer success, understanding how to use NoSky CRM means you are just not keeping up, you are staying ahead. So now let's come to the page of NoSky CRM login. As you can see, you need to put your login ID, password, click on the captcha and click on login. Now you're logged into your NoSky CRM. As you can see, this is the first page which appears for the NoSky CRM. On the left side, you can see multiple tabs with the name deals, activities, inbox, documents, contacts, companies, insights, products, calls, and settings. Here you can manage all your data as well as including your calls and including your documentations as well. So now let's start with the companies. If you go into the companies tab, as you can see, there are multiple companies formed. Even in this section, you can see a bar chart where you can see track all the companies. You can track all your companies day by day, which company is created when, how many companies are created on the particular day. Even you can track your companies depending upon the source. Now you just need to click on add company. Once you click on a create company, you need to put the name. Right now I'm just putting the name for the company, test company 1 2 3 4. There are two basic fields which you need to fill at creating the company: the name of the company as well as the GST number of the company. Right now, for an example, I'm just putting GST and create. Once the company is created, it will look like, as you can see, there are multiple fields related to the company which you can see on your left side, and you can add the data according to your availability. The domain of the company, email ID, phone number, is there any parent company, you can allocate the particular company to the same industry from which the company falls, which partner tag it is, source of the company, address of the company, city, region, even all other necessary informations. Even all these informations are customizable depending upon the record. As you can see, there are multiple other tabs also, like all, activities, email, documentation, calls, and notes. So we'll go step by step related to all these discussions. As you can see, if I scroll down, there is a section of deals, there is a section of contacts and attachments. If we click on add contact, there are various fields where you can put the contact details of the particular person or the POC for which we need to connect inside the company. Like if I say Mr. Ram Kumar, you can put the email ID as well, ramkumar@gmail.com. Even you can put the phone number of the particular person. You need to add some tag, you can do that. You can change the owner of that particular contact. Even the source you can add. There is an option of date of birth as well and separate contact numbers as well. Even if the person is a, you know about the designation of that certain person, you can add designation as well. Now we just click on create. Once we click on create, the contact is directly created over here. If we need to attach some of the files related to the invoicing part, related to the quotation part, we can directly put any of the attachments. Like I just update an attachment over here. We just need to go and click on the particular file and click on open. The attachment is directly attached over here. It can helps you to in future to identify the particular deal. Even if you go in the deal section, click on the deals. Once the deal allocation is open, you need to put the name of the deal. So suppose right now we are dealing with a partner related to NoSky Backup Pro. So we can give the same similar name to the deal. All the deals will be in sales pipeline and we can click on create. Once the deal is created, it will appear over here. We can click on view to view our deal. After that, you can manually adjust the name of the particular deal. After that, you can click on products. You just need to click and type the product name, like it is a No Sky Backup Pro 1 GB AWS. As you can see, the product is automatically mentioned over here. Just need to click on the product. So once the deal is created, you can easily change the name of that particular deal. You need to click on product section. Once the product section gets open, you need to add your particular product related to which you have created the certain deals. So now in the product bar, we just need to type the name of the product. Right now we are creating a deal related to No Sky Backup Pro 1 TB AWS. As you can see, we just need to put the name and already a pre-designed product is available over here. We can click on that certain product and the product is selected. We can add the description as well, like storage which we are providing is 1 TB, and as you can see the unit price is automatically appears over here. If we need to put some discount, we can put in the discount bar, and as you can see it is directly calculated what amount of GST will be there. We can change the GST percentages as well, and what will be the total amount you can see directly. If you want to add multiple products in the same deal, click on the insert new line. We can product put the similar name or the other product which we are providing to our partners, and the process will be similar. If we do not want, we can click on remove as well. We can save, and as you can see the value is automatically updated. Now there are multiple pipelines over here. As you can see right now, this is a sales pipeline. Sales pipeline is for the first time, or you can say if we are dealing with a partner in a new product or in a new requirement, all the deals will be created under the sales pipeline only. As you can see the pipeline over here, once the deal is received with us, after that we made contact with the deal or the customer, and then we qualified the particular person, is he qualified to buy or not. After that we schedule the demo of that particular product, then we made proposals to the customer or the partner, installation is done. Once the installation is done, we go with the further process of providing estimates or sales order to the partners or customers. After that, at last, once all the things are done, once we receive the payment, the invoice is generated. And after generating the invoice, we need to push the invoice. After that, we click on payment received, and then we won the deal. Once the deal is won, then we mark it as the deal is closed and we receive the payments. As you can see, there are certain values or the details in the deal section as well. From where we need to put these details, like we can easily track the certain deal, when it has been started, what will be the duration of the deal, who has done the deal, how many licenses we are provided, our customer is from which city, what is the payment date, and certain options are there. We need to fulfill all necessary options, like when the deal is started, what will be the subscription start date or end date, subscription duration, from which account we have deployed the services, what is the payment date, number of licenses we are providing, source of the deal. Even the expected closure date is also important. After that, we can go with the deal set as well. We have certain deal set pre-designed, which is a fresh deal, a cross sell on the certain deal, if we have upgraded any particular deal, if we are doing a renewal deal, or there is an opportunity for renewal plus upgrade. Accordingly, we will select. After that, customer email ID is very much important because the same email ID which you are going to put in this field will be reflected over the invoice. Invoice URL you can get from here. Even if there is a TS plus related to product, we need to put the activation key in this tab. All these tabs are customizable according to your requirement. Even we can create similar contact in the deal as well related to customer queries, or we can attach the payment invoicing, payment details, invoicing details, and quotations in this attachment. There could be multiple attachments as well, and whatever stages we are going to update, whatever data going to be update in a particular deal or in a particular company will be mentioned over here. As you can see, step by step with each and every time frame and each and every owner which has done the particular updates will be mentioned over here. As you can see right now, Navneet Sanger, I am the owner of this deal. Even I can assign this particular deal to someone else who can do the such updates as well. There is an action button also. It is for deleting the deal. Even you can reopen the deal in certain cases. Now we come to our multiple tabs as you can see over here. In all tab you can see all the datas. If you go with activity tab, you can create an activity with the partner or the customer. It is such as a blocking a Google Calendar. You can give title of your meeting. You can assign the timings of the meeting. You can create a reminder. If you have assigned a meeting for 4:30, 30 minutes before you will be receiving a reminder that your meeting is being scheduled for 4:30. Who is the owner of that particular activity? You can even add multiple guests over here. You can add description of that particular meeting. You can give some notes. Even the attachments could also be added over here. Once the activity is created, then you can have this activity scheduled. Our next tab is email. You can directly send emails to your partners and customers as well. We just need to click on create email. The email inbox dialog box is open. Even we can create some pre-designed templates also. We just need to click on select and all the templates will be automatically mentioned over here. As we are creating an email on our Google or Microsoft, the process is totally similar. You can click on give the email ID to whom you want to directly send the mail. There is a CC and BCC column as well. After that, from which email ID you are sending the mail, subject of the mail, body of the mail. Even you can attach the files over here. Even you can customize your data according to your fonts and availabilities. You can create a follow-up task as well. Even you can create a follow-up task for which time and date you want to shoot this mail. Once it is been scheduled, you just need to click on send the mail and it is been sent to the partner or the respective customer. Now we come to the documentation part. We can create a documentation over here. If we need to send a proposal to the customer, or we need to send a pre-designed template or a document or a quotation to the customer, we can create it over here directly. We just need to put the brand name. It is our NoSky. We can even customize this name if we want to go with a NoSky backup or a TS plus product. Owner of the document, title of the document, in which language it will be. Even you can select the navigation tabs also, like you want it to on the top, on the left side, or on the full view. Once you have filled the activities, like if you go with the title, we can put quote. Now let's move to the further step. In this tab, you can select the product which for the particular product which you're sharing this quotation. Once it has been selected, click on signature tab. You can use your e-signature over here. If you don't want to use, you can click on no signature as well. Click on content. You can design the content over here by yourself. How you want to put the content, how you want to explain your product to your customer or the partner, if you want to put some terms and condition with them. So all those things can be managed over here. After that, you can click on send, and there again it will open the same criteria as you can see on your email IDs as you are sending this format in the form of mail. Once it is done, it will be directly goes to the email ID of that particular person. From there, he can accept or reject your proposals. Now we come to our another tab. It is call. As you can see, you can click on log calls. You can mark your calls depending upon the time frame as well. You can choose the date, you can choose the time as well. You can click on outcomes. There are certain outcomes which are pre-designed, whether it is a AnyDesk support call, whether it is a AnyDesk support, or the person you have called is busy, customer feedback you have captured, it is a follow-up call, Google Meet, and so on. It could be a demo or it could be anything. You just need to click on the outcome and put your outcome. Connect it with partner for NoSky portfolio discussion. Even if the partner said he wants a call back after 2 days, you can create a follow-up task over here. From the list, you can select according to your availability. If the availability goes beyond this, you can click on customize, click on the date. You can even select the date from the calendar as well. Once you log the call is been logged, and you can see with the time frame, with the owner of that particular call, and whatever the call we have logged, you can see and measure all the things. Even if you want to add some comment on the pre-call, you can do that as well. In the last section, notes, you can add some important notes over here related to the partner, related to the deal or the customers. So as you can see, the company is mentioned over here under which the particular deal is assigned. Even you can assign multiple companies in a particular deal. If we go onto the company, we just need to click on view option. Here we come back to our company. As I told you earlier, in the deal section, all your formattings could be mentioned over here as well. Whatever the updates you're going to do in that particular company, you can maintain over here. Similarly, creating activities, creating mails, documentations, calls, or notes. Even in company section also, you can search the particular company on the Google as well, or you can delete the company. Similarly, there will be a certain owner of the particular company and as well as deal. You can also add deal from over here. You can even put some special tag to that particular company if you want to give. After that, once the company is created and the deal is created, you can. So now let's start with the deal section. You can just click on the deals. Here you can track all your deals which you have created under different pipelines with the different owners and with the different products as well. Once it gets open, you can easily track your deals depending upon the various parameters. As you can see over here, you can track on the basis of open deals, won or lost deals, on the basis of owners of the particular deal, on the basis of created at, which is created by today, yesterday, this week, this month, this quarter, and so on. Even there is an option of advanced filter. You can just click on the advanced filter. Here you can have multiple availabilities, like click on the add condition, click here, and there are multiple parameters like deal name, amount of the deal, stage of the deal, tag of the deal, date won, date lost, status, and so on. Like we can go with the expected closure date. For an example, click here. There's an availability like in the past, in future, today, or we can go with this month. Save and apply. Once the filter is applied, you can see all the deal created. I'll just change the owner as well. As you can see, the deals are appeared over here. All these deals are in renewal pipeline, and as you can see, the name of the deal, amount of the deal, stage of the deal, companies through which these deals are associated, expected closure date, status of the deal, and owners as well. You can scroll and check the owners as well. Even it could be measured on the various other ways. You can just click on the settings button, and here you can choose your availability, what availabilities or what parameters you want in your front screen, whether it is a pipeline, lost reason, total contacts, total companies, and so on. Even you can change the pipeline as well. We have multiple pipelines over here. I'll just give an introduction. Sales pipeline is for a fresh deal with a partner. FB paid lead, paid ad sales is for Facebook ads which we are running separately. HRMS pipeline is specifically for the KK HRMS product only. There is a partner pipeline. If the deal is got by a partner and he is only closing the deal and it will be attached directly to the partner, then we'll go with the partner pipeline. If there is a renewal deal of any of the product, specifically NoSky backup, we'll create that particular deal under the pipeline of renewal pipeline. Technical services sales, it depends upon the availabilities like or the requirement of particularly tech automation. All those deals are created under this pipeline. After that, as you can see, there is a option of board. Once you click on this option, you can measure all your deals on the base on in a board view, where you can segregate all your deals depending upon the particular stage updated. Even you can change the pipelines as well. Once the pipeline is updated, all the deals will appear over here with the particular stages. Even you can create the put the owner of that particular deal if you want to track the deal owner wise, if you want to track the deal created at, or the status of the deal. After that, let's move to our second option, which is activities. As I earlier told you, in the activity section, you can manage all your created activities, whether it is a call, whether it is a meeting scheduled, or so on, or it is a follow-up task which you have created. As you can see, all the activities appears over here which are being created. Similarly, you can by clicking on add activity, you can create a new activity over here. I already told you how to create an activity in the last section. Even once the activity is fulfilled, you can just click on this mark as complete, and as you can see, there is a tick right now. So this activity is fulfilled or completed. Even you can measure or track all the activities created by you or any other in the company. Even it can also be tracked or filtered on various parameters as well. After that, we can go to inbox. Once your mail ID is directly connected to your CRM, you can check all your mails, you can send mails and do anything which is possible on a Google Mail. You can create all those tasks, you can perform all those activities over here. In the document session, as I already told you, you can create a new document. Right now you can see we have created a document in the company stage. So you can click on that particular document. Here you can customize it or you can see the updates as well. By clicking on add document, you can create a new document as well. Even here also you can track all the documents and filter them. In the contact section, here you can have all the contact details which you have assigned to a particular company or a particular deal. Here you can also search for a particular contact. If you can search through a owner or the tag of the company, even created at, or you can put advanced filter as similar. All the descriptive contacts would be appear over here with their name, mail IDs, phone numbers and the tags which you have assigned to them or the sources. Company section we have already explored. After that, we comes to the next section, which is insights. It is really interesting to have such insights in such a wonderful CRM. From the insights session, you can manage all your activities or you can track all your activities which you have performed past in the past. You can track all your activities which you have created. You can track all your deals which are going to close in next few in this month, or you can customize it according to your availability depending upon the owners of the deal as well. The upcoming activities you can track over here. The activities created by a particular sales agent could also be tracked. Even how many deals we have on that particular stage in last 30 months, even we can track this through the pipelines as well. Even we can have a product performance over here, which product we have largely sell, how many number of products are being sell, what amount do we have generated from that product. All those things could be measured over here. Lost deals we can measure, won deals we can measure by the stages, number of won deals day by day we can have, how many won deals are being done on such a particular day within last 7 days, within last 15 or 60 days. By the orders also we can measure those things. How many calls are logged on the particular day we can measure easily on the CRM. Won deals by months also we can measure. Even the sales call logged by an agent could also be measured over here. The calls log by a particular agent on the particular date and time could also be measured, whether it is today, yesterday, this week or last month or this month. Even we can also measure recently modified deals over here. After that, you can have the outcome call outcome reviews regarding which outcome the maximum calls are being registered on the CRM, and so on. You can have various insights related to the particular CRM which you have maintained, companies day by day, whether it is created deals by sales agents, companies by source, contacts by day, assigned deals by agent, contact by source, or recently created contacts as well, sent documentation by the day, document by type, or closing deals as well. Now we come to our new and another section, which is products. In this section, we can pre-design a product with the unit price, with the tax applied, and SKUs. We can click on the create product option. We can put the name of the product, SKU of the product, description, unit price, direct cost, GST or the tax rates, tax label, whether you can measure the units, is it active or inactive product, even HSN, or our CRM is directly linked with the Zoho. So Zoho ID could also be put over here. Once the product is created, while creating a deal, we can just go to the product section and directly type the name of that particular product. And all the details related to the product will automatically filled in our product section, which is very helpful for us. The next section is calls. In the call section, we can track all the call activities which have been created by the sales agents. As you can see, all the calls which have been logged by a particular agents can also be tracked by there. You can track on the basis of outcome, you can track on the basis of call date, even there is an option of advanced filter where you can have multiple availabilities or the outcomes on which you can track your calls day by day. After that we comes to the setting part. Setting is very interesting part of this CRM. It is a totally customizable CRM depending upon the availability and requirement of the partner or the customer. In the journal options, we can change the logo, we can have the currency, we can have the main email ID, even what extensions do we are providing or we are accepting in the CRM. After that, date and time formats we have. Then we come to the company section. What will be the company name regarding which you're creating the CRM? Which country does it falls? What policy do we need to design related to the CRM? After that, in the place of field, there is a company, contact, deal, and product. We can design all the fields according to your availabilities, according to our needs in each and every session. Interactions, there is a pusher where you can put your pusher mail ID. There is a Microsoft option, Google option, Zapier or Tulo. You can put your mail IDs and assign those mail IDs or the login IDs directly with the CRM. In the activity session, you can create various activities or based upon your requirement, whether it is a call, a deadline task, a email, a meeting you want to design or a task you want to put. Deal section, you can create multiple pipelines over here depending upon your requirement. Even inside this pipeline, you can totally create and design your workflow as well. In the product section, you can put the tax labels or the tax rates. It should be inclusive of taxes or exclusive of taxes. The discount should be in INRs or percentages. Document sessions allows you to put the document and the type of document you can pre-designed over here. In the company section, it will be created and associated with the contact with the companies. Call sections allows you to put the outcomes and manage them. In the web form, you can create a web form also, which helps you and gives you accessibility remotely to put the data onto your CRM. You can create a web form, whether it could be a Google form as well, and directly assign that particular web form with the CRM. Once your sales agent will be in field and put the data through that web form will be directly entered into the CRM. You can design the workflow as well. What workflow you want in the CRM, how the companies or your sales agent will work over here. You can create n number of users in the CRM, and you can even assign the specific roles or you can create the team for number of users as well. In the brand section, there is a NoSky CRM brand as it is designed by NoSky. You can design mail templates as well. The pre-designed templates will help you do easily and smooth mail functioning. Even there are multiple modules here you can create depending upon your requirement. All those modules are customizable. As you can see in this security section, there is a general and recaptcha option where you can maintain the security in the CRM. In the other section, system updates will be there, tools will be there, system info will be there, logs file you can get over here. You can select the themes as well and even the translators. So there is a shortcut. There is a shortcut as well regarding today's activities where you can directly track your today's activities if they are being assigned to you, even created by today. There is an open deal section where you can track all the open deals in the particular section. After that, there is an important option over the right corner as you can see in the form of bell. Once you click on this, you can have a simplified view where you can track all the updates or the notifications which are being raised by today or upcoming tasks which are being assigned to you. So this is an overview of NoSky CRM. I hope you will be liking it and working with the smooth functioning. Thank you.